Alrighty, so on here on an e-bike, kind of a training ride today for me. I'm just out here by myself, which means I'm not gonna go too hard. I'm gonna mostly focus on the techniques that I want to. Gonna do hopefully 4 trails, turn off with just the one that's closest to my house. So yeah, because my house is basically right over there. So yeah, we're gonna start off with Five Oaks, and then we're going to probably go up Mathis. It's a big long trail, but it's super easy on this bike. Then probably gonna go do Smoothies, come back, maybe even go up Mathis again, go do Rocket, come back up here actually, and we're gonna end with Bong Drop. I think we'll see how we're feeling at the end of Rocket. It is early in the morning, so it's only gonna get hotter and hotter. I don't want to overheat, so we shall see. But yeah, also sorry that the view of that intro probably wasn't the best, but just sky. Just on, chesty today since I don't have my full face. Because don't need full face out here today, and I would be really freaking hot if I did. So that's what we're doing. I did some work on this recently, but it didn't last too long. This is a very popular trail. That's a little sketchy. Get down ahead. Be down, traveling ahead, trying to switch up my footing so that way it's not the same thing all the time. It's awkward. Even with like proper technique, it's weird. Not looking ahead enough on that. Weird braking system on the rocks, basically just shooting you off. The thing, yeah. Alright, first trail done. Just trying to keep the feet down still on this. It's really sketchy. Never know if I have traction in that turn. Sketchy flick. Woo. Alrighty, cool. On to the next. Woo. That was the worst line I've ever taken through that. Jeez Louise. Okay, at top of the world, had a little bit of a drink. Now we're gonna go over to Smoothies, which I won't be able to show you where the entrance is because it's not a legal trail. But excuse me, sorry. Something I did want to talk about, actually let me turn this motor off real quick. Something I did want to talk about was how much of a cheat code e-bikes are. And I don't mean for the uphills, I mean for the downhills. Like, the weight is just exactly where you want it to be. And like, this isn't as good of suspension that I have on my other bikes, any bike actually. But it legitimately feels better sometimes, especially since some of my suspension needs to be serviced. This is like basically brand new, and it just feels so good. Like on Five Oaks, it just feels so planted through everything. There's a massive reason why downhill bikes are going to gearboxes, or at least trying to, and it's because of the same reason why these feel so good. It's just wild. I mean, it's, yeah, like you get good suspension on this. I mean, I almost don't see any way that you're slower on this on downhills in a lot of cases. Again, like downhill races and maybe even some enduro races are trying to get the weight down low, and it just makes so much sense after you ride an e-bike. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you on the trail. And then there we go. All right, there's a jump on this kind of midway down. I'm not going to hit because last time I got shot off way in a weird direction, so I'm just gonna look at it more this time. And it's getting hot. Oh boy. The one thing about this bike is the tires are a little bit, the Bontrae tires are okay. But on stuff like this, you do kind of feel them not so bueno. Alright, the jump's right up here. I'm just gonna ride along it. I'm not gonna go fast because there's gonna hump there now. Weird. Okay. Like a button. It's almost like there's a braking bump beforehand to try and slow people down for that. It's kind of weird. Oh god, loose or not. This is what I need to practice though, is loose dirt. Not going fast on it though. I feel like I'm being quieter right now when I'm talking. I don't know why. This is actually a bit of a longer trail too, so I'm actually working on my endurance as well on this, which I kind of wasn't really expecting. I guess it works out. A trail like Kindergarten is a really long trail, so. There's another jump down the bar, which hopefully it's a little bit better because it's been overgrown around it, so it's harder to see into it, so it's harder to commit to it. It's very nice. I very much like that jump. But just on this turn. Can't get a speed on that turn now because it's just too overgrown. Sad. Still fun jump though. That isn't bad now. Had to dab. There we go. Alright, second trail done. I think I'm gonna do Rocket. We'll see about Long Drop. just because, oh God, just because bong drop is gnarly and I don't really want to be too hot when I'm doing it. And I only had breakfast, I didn't have extra snacks, which was dumb, but hey. Alrighty. We're on Rocket. I did decide this is gonna be my final trail today. I'm getting hungry. It is all my fault, but yeah, hello. Alright, I hope there's not a lot of people on this trail today hiking up. There was a big group I saw on Coyote Run, and I'm really hoping they did not decide to hike up Rocket. I swear that I think I just heard another one about. I swear I heard 2 rattlesnakes in the bushes. I need to itch my nose. There we go. Don't look up. Ooh, it got hot. What the heck? Look here. Wrong line. My God. No matter what you do, that line just feels like shit. Wasn't looking up though, that's why I'm gonna get into it. Oh, my arms are warm from all the compression. Holy moly. Woo! Alrighty, well, that's what I'm gonna call it. I'm not gonna do anything else. Yeah, good training. Still need to work on the looking up, obviously, because I missed a couple lines actually on Rocket. So I'll just keep practicing that next time. Because Rocket's actually a really good one to look at, because you have a lot of times when you can look up far ahead versus other trails you got a bunch of corners, so it's a bit harder. So Rocket's actually a good one to do that. So maybe we'll do this more, and it's good for keeping your feet down so that you got stability and such. So yeah, hope you enjoyed watching. See you next time.